With the NFL trade deadline drawing near, there is one player the Arizona Cardinals really need to look out for, and that is the Washington Commanders defensive tackle, Daron Payne. What's going on, Arizona sports fan family? Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Today, what I want to talk about is I'm going to continue to talk about the trade deadline, right? It is next Tuesday, so I'm very excited about, the opportunity of the Arizona Cardinals either being buyers or sellers, at least at this very moment. I'm going to try to think as positive as I possibly can and remain the fact that they're going to be buyers. Now, if this is your first time here, definitely do me one huge favor. Smack the like button on this video and subscribe for more Arizona Cardinals content. We're throwing out videos daily on this channel, so if you're an Arizona Cardinal fan, definitely subscribe it up. We're on the road to 10K, and I can't do it without you guys. All right, everybody, let's dive right into this video here. We're all here to talk about Daron Payne. Now, this specific video was inspired by this tweet that I ended up seeing today, this morning. Now, it reads this: a number of teams have expressed interest in trading for #Commanders defensive tackle Daron Payne. The market could net a 2023 second round draft pick. Now, that could either be a second rounder or a third rounder, and I really do hope that Steve Keim and the Arizona Cardinals are one of these teams that are trying to go after Daron Payne. Now, if you don't know who he is, let's dive a little bit into who he is, right? He was picked up in the first round, 13th overall to the Washington Commanders in 2018. He's 6'2", 320 pounds, 25 years old, so he's still very, very young. He does come from Alabama, and obviously we all know how those Alabama prospects usually pan out. Now, one thing that I was always saying is that anytime you can get a chance to get a Washington Commanders defensive lineman, like any player on that defensive line, you go out there and get him, right? Because I really do feel like they're so good in drafting those players that this man right here is the guy that I would love the Arizona Cardinals to go after, right? Now, I know that kind of opens up a lot of questions, right? We got J.J. Watt, we got Zach Allen, but I'm looking more for the future more than anything, right? We don't know how much time J.J. Watt's going to provide to us. Is he going to get hurt? And I know, I don't like talking about injuries, but let's be honest, the trends have followed his career as of right now, and he's always been hurt, at least as an Arizona Cardinal in his last years with the Texans. So this is the man that I want to be the future. So ideally, Daron Payne and Zach Allen for the future, right? Now, obviously, because J.J. Watt is still here and he's still available, he's going to be the guy that's hopefully next to either, Zach Allen or Daron Payne. But this is the man right here that I was molding, that I was hoping that was going to be available for the Arizona Cardinals or, any team, right? Now, when you're looking at this trade deadline, you have to look at these type of teams that are not going anywhere, that are kind of in a rebuilding mode. And the Washington Commanders are that team. They don't really seem like they're going anywhere. Now, granted, they do have the same record, at least as of right now, but they're going through a lot of issues, right? Their quarterback, they don't know who they are. Ron Rivera might find his way out by the end of this year. So there's kind of a lot of uncertainty going in with the Washington Commanders. Yes, we do have the same record as them, but in the grand scheme of things, the Arizona Cardinals have more expectations. They have more talent. They have established quarterback. They got a running back. As long as everybody can get healthy, I think it's kind of, smooth sailing from there, at least fingers crossed. Now, Daron Payne, this man right here needs to be the guy that the Arizona Cardinals need to target. Now, yesterday I made a video about Roquan Smith. We had a lot of people saying heck no, but we also had a lot of people saying yes, go out there and get them, especially if we're looking into becoming a Super Bowl contending team. Now, I'm so curious to figure out what you guys think about Daron Payne. What are your guys' thoughts on him? Do you think the Arizona Cardinals are one of those teams that are possibly going to go after him? Maybe, right? Maybe. Now, another thing to kind of look at here as well is that, yes, they are looking for maybe a second rounder, a third rounder, or maybe both. The Arizona Cardinals, I really do have some really young prospects to maybe kind of package in, maybe sending away a third rounder, or, package in and maybe sending away a second rounder. So it just kind of really depends on what the Arizona Cardinals really offers, because that defensive line, although yes, the future looks great for them, right? With our really young, edge rushers that we ended up getting from the draft this year. But I want more, especially on that interior. Rashad Lawrence has been very serviceable, but I'm looking for a Darnell Dockett. I'm looking for somebody like Calais Campbell. That's what I'm looking for, a dog. Somebody that really kind of fears our defensive line. And yes, J.J. Watt could be the guy, but we just don't know how much games he has left under his belt. So let me know what you guys think about this whole, trade rumor. Not so much for the Cardinals, but a possibility for the Cardinals to go out there and get a player like Daron Payne. Put everything in the comments below, ladies and gentlemen. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day, and go Cards.